Hello, everyone, and welcome back to episode 3 of GeoFinder. I'm on another quest to find my sister-in-law. They have sent me a couple more photos. They've sent me this one, and this one. And the one that we're going to be looking for today is the one that I thought was the most challenging. This one. Now, this is going to be a little different from the last episode because I'm not going to be doing this live. I'm just going to kind of tell you and explain what unfolded when I tried to find this location. I won't ruin the video by telling you if I found it or not. You'll have to watch and see. But I'm just going to tell you what kind of unfolded during all this. So, as you can see, not much to go off of. Not sure what country we're in, but we do have some signs. We don't have too much to work with, but we have enough to work with that I think I could have done something with it. So obviously, first thing I did was kind of scanned around. The first thing I do is I look for language. I want to see what country we're in. Obviously, with these long horizontal license plate, there's a thin blue line on the side of it, which you can see right here, which indicates we're in Europe somewhere. And then another thing I did was I kind of scanned around. I tried to make out that text. I couldn't really figure that out. Another thing you can look at is these crossing signs, which I'll talk about shortly. Obviously there's that sign, and then here's another crossing sign with language here. So what I did first was I went onto Google and I Googled what it said. Let me close these out so we're not getting confused here. I just kind of Googled EI Koski Galler Edge. So let's put that into Google. So right there, we can see that this is most likely in Finland. Another thing I did was I looked at the European blue crossing sign. And there's a Reddit. See how there's a lot of different types for different countries. So obviously there's a ton of them. I mean, there's like some with like 6 stripes. There's some with 3 stripes. Some are facing left, some are facing right. There's one that's red on the outside. There's one that's yellow. So all these European crossing signs are kind of the same, but they're unique to a certain country. So what I noticed about this picture is that there's 5 stripes and the man is facing right. So I just kind of Googled European blue crossing sign, 5 stripes, man facing right. And I came across something eventually where I did confirm that it was Finland. Yeah, I did some digging and I did see that that one was Finland too. And also you can see it on the map there. I'll just type Finland blue crossing sign. Yeah, so see, there it is. Finland blue crossing sign, 5 stripes, and then the man is walking to the right, which we see in this picture right here. So I confirmed that we are in Finland. So really, like that's really all I had. We're in Finland, and that there's buildings. I mean, where's someone gonna go, like when they're going to different countries? They're gonna go to the capital, right? So my best bet was kind of starting to look in Helsinki, which is the capital of Finland, and kind of just going from there and just Googling like I saw the statues on building Helsinki, but I didn't get much from that. I kind of like tried to look for this here. I looked for rounded brick buildings in Helsinki. I didn't get a lot from this either, and I was scanning and scanning, Googling and Googling, but I couldn't find anything that matched that. So I kind of clicked on this, but obviously I knew that wasn't it right away. And I just couldn't find anything that matched. So what I did was then I just kind of resorted to what I saw on the ground, which was these like train tracks. In Europe they call them, I think, trams. So I Googled, I knew I would have to do a lot of scanning for this, but what I did was I Googled the tram tracks routes in Helsinki, Finland. I read up on it. There's like a couple different trams and metros, so I knew it was going to be a long process. I would have to like research all that, so I really didn't know where to go from here. Another thing was like I had to deal with a lot of it in Finnish, so things were not looking good. And then I just kind of saw this, which made me want to like just go on a quick YouTube, not a quick, but a YouTube ride basically on a tram in Finland. Like I scanned most of this footage and just saw if anything could match. And we're on the back of the tram, so like if I were to notice anything, I'd have to be really vigilant because it'd be like going from the back instead of like you wouldn't be able to see it coming. But I did not have any luck with this either. I kind of got to here and that's when I just kind of gave up because I didn't really see anything that matched. So but then I just kind of I there was a break in the case pretty much where I Googled buildings of Helsinki. I just literally didn't know what to do anymore, so I just Googled buildings of Helsinki, and like I just kept looking and looking and looking. I thought that was it, you know. I thought that was it. And then my eyes, they like, I mean, now I don't even see it. There. This is the picture I saw. And I was like, wait a minute. That could be it. So like, I clicked on it, but unfortunately there's like nothing here. But then I noticed this tree here. And another thing that I also did was I Googled small parks in Helsinki because like it's a city. So where are you gonna find like a tree? I just thought maybe there was like a little park or something nearby. So parks in Helsinki. I put it in the map too. I remember I searched these two. Yeah, I searched the Sibelius Park right here. And I just kind of looked around to see if there's any buildings that matched it. And then I searched this one, where this one could have really looked like it could have had any possible things that matched around it, because like I looked for the road that kind of went uphill and then the park was on the right, just like you see in the picture. Like it's kind of going uphill, the buildings on the left and the parks on the right, but I didn't see anything that matched up. So the parks in Helsinki did not really amount to anything. So I just went back to my Google search where I kept this building. I didn't want to lose this picture because this could have been something. So like I went down to the related images And that's where things started to unfold for me. I kind of kept finding like the same image here and there, um, and I kept trying to go off of things. So here I found this image again. Wait, that's not it. Here, where was it? I saved the tabs because I was like, "There's no way I'm gonna find this again." So yeah, it's basically just someone who was taking pictures one day in Finland, and it says Helsinki building. Helsinki, a colorful, blinding building in the center, typical facade, which didn't give me any help. So there was related images there. What else did I search? And then I came across this image, and in the related images, Helsinki city center, capital of Finland. So I just kind of, I think I Googled buildings of Helsinki. I found this image, and then it said apartment buildings in Helsinki residential area. So then off of that, I tried to like scan in here and see if there was anything in here that I could go off of, but I still couldn't find like anything that would really know what it was or where it was. So then I just kept searching apartment buildings in Helsinki, and then I came across like some images, and then I came across this image, which this is that same building. I clicked on this, which brought me to this, and then I clicked on the link here, which brought me to this. So this has to be this or apartment building. So I mean, there's no pictures of the outside of it, only the inside. So like Bob W. Cody building. So here's the address. So I just copied the address, didn't know what it was. So basically, I Googled it. Here it is. I put it in the map here. Let's do it real time, if I can. So we'll put it in the map. Whoops. We'll search. And then we will go down here. And then look at that, the rounded building here. What on earth is that? And here we are, folks. We have found it. Sometimes you just gotta like do a little bit more research, dig a little bit deeper, but there is some trees. It's not necessarily a park. It's a cool little like soccer field type thing, but yeah, we found the location. She was standing right about like, where was she? I don't know. Maybe right here or something, but yeah, we found it. That was a tough one, but man, that was fun. I can't wait to do some more, and she sent me more, so stay tuned. I got a lot more coming. Thanks, guys. Peace.